What up, fam? How you doing, man?
What's good, man?
Listen, those shoes are fly, man. Where you get them from?
My girl, Jazzy Fresh on IG, Jazzy Fresh Designs. She does customs, everything, right?
Well, she does everything fresh.
Literally, she does these. So these are real crystals. It's not no fake shit.
Wow.
Okay, real crystals,
Jazzy
and she
Fresh,
does
right?
them. Yep. By hand,
Jazzy
one by one.
Fresh.
Jazzy
That's
Fresh Designs.
awesome.
That's my baby girl. She doing
Hey,
it.
look, I just saw Deshaun, bro.
Where
Is that velvet or what? That look fly, though.
This SOE shine over everything. Shout out my boy LA
SOE.
Batman Savvy.
Yo,
But,
Callie just be doing it. Like,
You know, I do the best I can.
Bro, that's fly, man. I like it.
you know what I
That's
was
the-
talking about is
Yo,
Cali
they
people.
looking fly, man.
You took all the credit.
They looking flying.
We gotta change our resize.
No, bro, I'm all right.
I'm alright.
You good.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
what you do, man.
Man, I'm
saying?
sick and tired of shit.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Charles Levi. Who we got over there?
Who, me? Oh, I'm Vitamin D.
Vitamin D here, a real one.
Who we got over here, man?
Cassandra, y'all already know. It's always cast.
This is Mr. Vron. Don't need no bounce.
Bounce,
You don't
bounce,
wanna
bounce.
mess with me. Don't go with bouncer, but I'm a bouncer.
Guys,
Talk
the
to him.
energy here is heavy. It's heavy.
Talk
It's
to him.
heavy. You know, like the energy here is too much. But we're just gonna take it a little bit low. You know what I'm saying? But
Let's bring down the energy.
how you doing? Hope you're doing
y'all
great and
feeling?
safe. Hope you're doing nice,
How you
man.
feel? How you
know,
feel?
stay safe. You know, I told you we're gonna make it. The COVID is already out. We won. You know what I'm saying?
Beat that shit once we
Mm-hmm.
Beat it down. Yo,
Beat it
did we
down.
beat it up? We beat that dude out, man. He's out.
It's just living its life, you know.
We beat the hell out of it. He
He's
has to
gonna be
adapt.
fine. He's
He
gonna be.
has to
He's,
adapt.
he's going to be fine.
COVID
We're
is doing
good.
his adaptation process. Nonsense.
Listen,
I get with it.
listen, I don't know what Vron is saying right here. Hope we straight, bro. Hope we straight. Hope we good.
We
I don't know, man. Because you been saying
Listen,
some.
I said we beat the hell out of
Okay.
He's
Now I heard you. Now I heard you.
Listen, let me tell you. We got the first one,
Mm-hmm.
second one, boost. We got the fourth one, waiting
Bro,
for it.
yeah.
Man, the thing is on
Waiting for it.
Yes.
level 44.
Level 44.
You should just stay safe, you know.
Did you guys beat level 44?
Yeah.
I don't care
Because he's
whatever
about
it
to get
is.
the 4 shot on top of the 4 variant.
Bro, we good here.
100%.
We good.
100%, man.
I love it. I love
Thanks.
it.
I want to say thank you all for being part of this. Your love, your support. Your man, you guys amazing, man. Thanks
For
for watching
sure.
What's Hub Pod. You guys, What's Hub podcast. You know, you guys amazing. I really love you. Without you, there's no us. You alright?
For sure.
Oh, that's first.
And we got a lady on here now.
No, Cassandra is killing it. Listen, Cassandra. I don't know what to say. I just
That's-
leave it there. I
that's
just leave it there first.
From the sea.
She's
On the
fire from San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah. SD. you
Sunny
call it?
San Diego.
Sunny
Sunny
San
We
Diego.
glow a little different.
SSS.
Okay.
Man, that is it, man. SSM, man.
All right. So today we want to talk about something. When we are growing up, there's so many things we didn't know. There's so many things we weren't told. What are those things they didn't tell us about adulthood? There's a lot of stuff. But when I was little, right? They pay all the bills for me. My dad pays everything. My mom, everything. I thought life would just be so sweet. It's sweet though. Life is so sweet. But
Life is a blessing. Life is
great, but I never understood like the responsibilities. One of my friend posted something. He said, "Now you will understand in the evenings when your dad would go outside, just sit down by himself, just by himself."
You just need a moment.
deep.
You need a moment.
My dude posted that stuff. I'm like, bro, you right, man. My dad would sit down and just by himself. I'm like, what is he thinking about? I'm like, bro, I
deep.
want to eat. But I never understood until I became a man. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And if you have your comments, your ideas, suggestions, or something you've encountered, please don't hesitate. Go to the comment section.
Yes,
and
let
say.
us know.
So
Talk to
let's
us.
drop it as it's hot. Man, I'm spilling my drink right now. But let's drop it as it's hot. Okay, y'all ready? So what's up? What are those things we were never told about adulthood?
Credit.
Credit.
Credit for sure.
Yeah.
Everything
Definitely.
revolves around fucking goddamn
I mean,
credit.
and no one tells you that you pay your car insurance would be your responsibility for the rest of your life. When I was growing up in Nigeria, nobody talked about insurance.
No, we don't do all those insurance stuff.
We don't do insurance.
That's
We
wild.
don't do credit.
But they do it though. But for the main, regular.
It wasn't our
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's sure. Like they do it now, but for like the real, like man, forget about
We don't need
insurance.
that. But now we arrived in the United
yeah.
States. They say you gotta buy a car. When you bought a car, you bought insurance.
You must. And if
I
you
was
don't
like-
have insurance, it's illegal.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
illegal.
Yeah.
Then what the heck
You'll
is
get arrested.
this?
Yes.
Hello? Car be gone.
Adios.
So
Sayonara.
everything has to be insured, even your apartment.
Interesting.
Everything.
Nobody told you how much bills you can accumulate.
Nope.
When you're growing up, your parents taught you how to work hard.
And every bill you get involves credit.
Yeah.
Credit, man.
You know?
Credit.
You keep saying don't mess up your credit, don't mess up
Right.
your credit. And people will be like, how do I build my credit? I want to have a seminar on how to build a credit. On that day, everybody's gonna show up. I'll be like,
I
go pay
actually
your
have
debt.
a boy that does it.
I'll be like,
and
go
helps
pay
people.
your debt. That's the only way to be.
No, I actually got a boy who does and
man.
helps people, and he
What's
is
his
the real
name?
thing.
What's his name?
Darren, he is in Houston, but he is available by the phone
out
all the
Darren.
time,
Okay, shout out
and
to
he
Darren.
does help people. He is helping people because credit is a big deal.
Yeah.
You
It's
need it for
really a big
everything.
deal, man.
It literally revolves around everything.
Everything. They say
Yeah.
cash
But I-
is king, but you need credit, yo.
Literally.
I think the biggest one is school. Every parent wants their child to get a good education, at least have some sort
No,
of security.
what they didn't tell us about adulthood.
I mean, that's part of it. I'll tell you that. Yes. Get a student
No.
loan. Student loan
Okay,
is part
student-
of
okay,
adulthood.
good.
Because listen, I mean, I'm trying to get the foundation rather than jump into that. Because let's look at this. Every parent wants their child to be secured. Every reasonable parent that will use that word reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, if my child, you can't say, "Oh, I don't need to go to college to make it," but you gotta get a skill. You gotta have to do some other things to survive. But if you wanna actually meet the standard of this world,
you have to have that education.
Apart from the regular
Boo, boo,
life,
tomato,
you have
tomato.
to deal with that educational standard. But nobody tells you that going to UTA paying $25,000 a year
And then you're
could
in debt.
actually put you in a debt that will last
Some
10
boo.
years.
So are you saying we shouldn't take student loan?
I mean, there are many ways to avoid student loan.
How?
I would say.
How you
Or
avoid student
reduce
loans?
them. The first thing I would say every young man is get a job, bro. Go to find the cheapest schools. I mean, it might be very terrible to say go to Midwest, but states like North Dakota, which their tuition fee is
Are you gonna tell
$2,700.
someone going to medical school to get a job while in medical school?
That's tough.
That is an exception.
Bro,
That's
do you know what it is to be a medical student?
I use
bro?
the word as an exception.
I didn't become a doctor for a
But
reason.
how many people are
And I should have.
today that are in debt with student loan? Most of them are not doctors. Let's be honest here. Doctors
Yeah.
are a few set of people, probably 10 to 15 people in a
Yes,
class.
but those 15 people, are you gonna tell them?
The cost of what they are
Get a
paid,
job.
what they are paid, is also.
I mean, I know.
wait.
I know
slow
people that
down,
are
bro,
going
slow
to
down.
going to school like dietitians. They go through a lot of school just
Bro.
like a doctor. And I know one girl, my girl Adriana, she was hustling and bustling and she was working while going to school. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how.
I just want to say this, some situations might be exceptional, but whenever you're considering school, you might be considering the best medical school in the state, which will be expensive.
Bro, I don't agree with you, man. Do you know what it is to be a medical doctor?
It's a lot.
Medical student.
And not every person can go to school
Okay.
and go to work.
I when I was in school, right, bro, because I couldn't get a regular job. After school, sometimes I do Uber.
Because the hours.
Bro, it's crazy. Sometimes I get home 3 a.m.
Right.
Wake up 4:30. Bro, man.
But let's be realistic. Let's be realistic.
We real here, man. because if
Honestly,
you ain't
realistically,
that's
real freaking fucking realistically, okay?
Talk to him.
There is so much in school that we learn that we don't even freaking
even
use.
need.
We don't even use.
Like
Like
what?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Where am I
Like
gonna
what?
use that?
like there's a lot of math stuff that we don't use that.
I mean, math, I would say, because I did physics, and I got to tell you something. It depends on the level you're going to go. That depends on what they're going to teach you. Now,
Depends on your job that you want.
Doing right now, doing music commercial, we're just going to take college algebra. That's the simplest math you can take. I mean, going to take calculus, that's ridiculous. What do you need that?
There's just so much in school that they make us take that we don't need.
There is so much in school that you learn. There's also so much you can prepare. Sometimes we look at these things as not being relevant, not being important. It depends on the area of life you're going into. You know? I mean, there are things we would say replace with, but there are things wrong with the educational system. I can tell you that.
So then,
But, I mean,
things we
that doesn't equate the loan. I'm just going to talk about the loan on this level and say, listen, man, let's do this. Instead of using the knife to stab the loan so badly that we all can be so naive about it. There is grants out here. Everybody that goes to school get grants. First of all, let's relax.
Right? They're not too much.
Let's look at this situation. You know, calling college here in Texas is cheap. Why go to the university first? Why not just go to college of education?
A community college?
A community college, reduce your cost and save yourself 2 years of accumulated loans.
Yeah. A lot of people do that now. Yes.
I mean, people are getting wiser these days.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, calling college grant covers 90% of the tuition, so you have 10%. Go get yourself a fucking part-time job and do this.
It's tough.
Deshaun, you've not said anything.
Yes. So we have credit and stupid loans.
Student loans, man.
So what else, man? I want to hear from Deshaun.
Deshaun,
Man, I got a lot,
Deshaun.
Me, I'm not to the extent y'all at. I'm a young man, but so
You little
I
young
ain't gonna
kid.
lie, man. So being out here in the world by myself was just, I just recently came out here, man. But one thing I wish
He
my
learning,
parents,
he learning.
I'm learning, man. It's a plethora of things, bro. Not everybody gonna love you, man. That's deep.
Okay.
That's deep for me, man. Not
That's
everybody
true.
gonna. I was raised in a very secluded household. You know what I'm saying? So I had both my mom and dad. It was a blessing. I love y'all to death. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wasn't really exposed to the outside world.
Street smart kind of thing.
To that extent, yeah. But growing up in that, traveling all over the place, I was very close to my family. So when I finally got outside the world, not everybody gonna treat you, like how mom and dad treat you. You know what I'm saying? So when you out there, it's like you feel, I don't know, different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
you feel weird. You feel
weird.
You're from another
You're
planet.
exposed.
you're exposed, and it's I don't have nothing against it because it's a growing process. I'm in here for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But yeah, man. I don't know. That's just my point of view.
You're right, man. Like talking about parents, like my parents, I won't lie to you, like my dad, because I actually grew up with my dad, never told me about business,
Okay.
Finances.
finances and all that, because what he was all about, go to school, be
Money
this,
management.
and most African parents, not African parents, most African parents, what it
Every
tells,
African parent,
what it says, become a doctor, a lawyer,
Get that education, get that big money.
engineer and all those stuff. But what about business? And I sat down, and those people who actually do well in life, like most of them, they're businessmen,
Absolutely.
right?
The people that you admire.
The people we admire, that we want to look like, be like them businessmen, right? Sure. So I was like, why didn't he tell me about this?
Right.
Imagine, like, my whole 20 years, I focused on one thing that I love to do. I would have been like something else today. Good. He didn't tell me.
I think another thing is like we were taught that in order to be successful, you have to have an
You
education.
have to have a degree. Absolutely.
You don't need
You just said it, girl.
But I like the word you use. We have to have an education, and that's right. But we don't have to go to college.
No.
Okay,
But
what
we
is-
have to be educated.
Yes, what is education?
It could be anything. And now at the times that we are, like, you can just be educated on what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And as long as you're
But would
educated
you
on
ever
that,
have
you're
time to
fine.
Figure out what you want to do. Like, I feel like that's a problem in the house.
That's probably another thing. We
We're being
weren't
so
taught
forced
to
to go
be.
to school.
Yeah, we weren't taught to figure out what we want for ourselves.
We wasn't nurtured enough.
I mean, I would say this, college is for some people and college is not for some people. Now, let me put it this way.
Man,
Not
this
everybody
is
needs
hard
to go to college. Now, if you are undecided, please don't go and waste your parents' money. Don't go and take more loans.
I know, because I had a lot of friends that kept changing their
So if
subject
you're
and what they wanted to do.
go get yourself a job and try to figure out what you want through that.
before you go to college.
Yes, if you really need to go.
That's why they always say take a year off.
Now, another thing also, if I would say, these are the people, if you think you don't need college, these are the things you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a good work ethic. Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's out here, it's not easy. You can't do on and off and survive. You got to survive with something. So you have to figure out something. And if you're somebody that don't got good work ethics, and you don't keep the time, you don't meet deadlines.
But you know what also
go to school
too?
to teach you those things.
We grew up in a different time where we learned how to write in cursive. We learned how to write a resume. We learned work ethics. We saw our parents, handle money in different ways. We were exposed differently. Now, these kids have no idea how to read or write in cursive.
So
they have no idea to put a resume.
If you think you don't need college, go educate yourself in those areas. Now, if you think you don't need college, you're going to need to do more than another person that went to college. If you're going to, you can't sit your ass down at home and tell me that, oh yeah, I don't need college. You got to have a skill.
No, because there's
have
kids that are gaming and making NFTs. Were they taught that as... we didn't know that stuff. These kids are literally at the computer like making money.
NFTs. Let's say this. This is. I mean, I like to bring things up. It's like being an artist. Oh, I'm a musician. I don't gotta work. And I know a lot of artists. As being a music producer, I've met a lot of people that have come to my studio. Oh, I don't need to do this. But now, what are you doing? Because you're gonna compete with someone who is a medical doctor. Let's be honest.
We all need to learn something.
This world is not a realistic world in the sense that there is bills, because you can live in your mom's house all the rest of your life. There is a point they're gonna kick you out. Yeah, you're gonna live outside. And you're gonna live up the street, you can't attach with your friend. Your friend gonna tell you, man, bills are due. You can't stay in here. Life is gonna happen regardless of what you're gonna tell me.
That's true. What's another thing though that we weren't taught?
We weren't taught about relationship. It's kind of crazy.
No, I don't know. You taught about relationship. Did your mom sat you down and?
No.
Nobody said
How about you?
I mean,
they taught us to respect ourselves.
My parents still together to this day. So.
I learned about it based on my environment and I saw my family and how they were exposed to certain things and just seeing everything. That's how I learned about it.
There were a lot of things you wanted.
But it's not like we got sat down and hey, this is a relationship. This is love.
Growing up, right? You couldn't even. I grew up in Nigeria. Growing up, you couldn't even express yourself that I like this girl. I'm like, what did you say?
You got a girlfriend?
What?
You
can't even
And here in the U.S., we got every R&B love song to express yourself.
That I like her. She's beautiful. Oh really? Let's go. Let's have dinner with her parents. I'm like,
are you really saying that?
Oh, gotcha.
Bro, growing up, you can't even. There's no room to even express yourself. That man, and when I was this guy, I love him so much. Man. I go to church just to see this girl. Yes, I just go to church.
Now or before?
Back then.
Oh, got it.
and you can't even, not even your.
So if you say something,
you can't even.
They're gonna be let's invite her over. Let's talk to the whole family.
Oh, no. Hell no. Don't bring that up.
Man,
that is a taboo. That is a. You're liking a woman.
The dad of the girl is the worst part of the course.
Bro, even when I was in my. When I was in my late teen or almost late teen, I went to this girl's house, right? Her dad slapped the shit out of me I saw stars.
Wait, slapped you?
Yeah,
physically?
Yes, he said. For you, right? This is America. This is it's illegal, right?
It's illegal.
But he's like, what are you doing here? To see who? My daughter. What? I was like, I'm sorry, Sam. I just went home.
Stop.
Yeah, because now
They didn't teach us
You know,
that.
but
They didn't
that's
know
the
what
thing. That's the thing. You know, nobody taught you how
I'm
to.
sorry that happened to you.
And I think parents should prepare their kids for some sort of, at some level, the relationship side of things. Because if you look at the whole thing going on, you can say, oh yeah, your parents didn't tell you, but they can tell you how real life looks like. I mean, don't try to fake this shit for us. You know, tell us that, listen, you're gonna have issues with your wife.
Yeah, there's only so much
have
they
to
can
talk
prepare
about
us for and talk to us about.
You know, but at some certain age, there are discussions that need to be had.
Man.
I want to know what, again, the people, what did y'all not learn?
Fam.
Yes.
When were you not told about this whole thing? But
Leave it in the comments.
at the end of the day, is this
Fam, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff
there is quite a
we're
lot.
getting told about adulthood.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be that parent. Like, I have a son, okay? I have a son.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have more kids. I love kids. What my parents did tell me while I was growing up, I'm gonna tell my kids. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell this is what the world is. Like you said, not everybody's gonna like you.
Street smart,
You know,
book
because
smart, realistic.
there's different, like, because kids think, oh, everybody's gonna like me. Not everybody's gonna like you. They're like,
no,
what
no,
you
no.
doing is full of.
And not
you know what I'm
everybody
saying?
that likes you is your friend.
Yeah.
Not everybody
So-
around you is your friend.
So guys, there's a lot we can say, but
True.
can't say everything, man. What you
Definitely
think? What is your thoughts? You know,
Like I will
to
tell
us.
you,
You know-
plan your life. Don't mess up your credit before it begins.
Thank you.
For
That's a lot
real,
of
do
things
not
to
get
fix.
in
Thank you.
debt.
Look at your student loans. Know what you're going for. Know the value. Please
Do your research
do
in
your
everything.
research.
In everything, even if you're going to
Don't
rent.
go with the
Oh.
fact that I want to go to the biggest school in the country if you don't have the money. Please find you a cheaper school. It's cheaper.
You can get the same
It's
education
cheaper, like,
and the
listen,
same jobs.
You all are going to be employed at the same job. Don't fool yourself.
Facts.
Great. So fam, just to round everything up, show you guys something to say real quick, cause
Man,
yeah.
no, I'm good.
Okay.
Man, you acted like you were about to say something real good.
It's vitamin D.
That's how he
Alright.
does that
Let me-
vitamin D. When he
let-
does
let
that, man, he has mixed the vitamin D.
Fam, what kind of parents are you? That's the most important question.
Talk to us.
How do you
Yeah.
raise your kids? Are you telling them the truth about life? If
Are
you're
you
not,
trying to protect them from the truth?
Sugarcoating.
if you're not telling them, please do, because it's a cohort. Okay. I love your greatness. Let me know what you think. Drop your comment section.
Yeah.
We love you. It is Words Hub. Words Hub.
And
okay?
here we want to see you guys succeed.
Yes, we love you guys. Stay blessed.
Yeah.
Greatness is who you are. It's in your DNA.
for real.
I love you. Bye.
Peace.